Good morning, beautiful souls, or good afternoon. It's December 1st, and this is just another journal entry of the latest Kundalini adventure. I just wanted to talk about perception. It seems when you do have a Kundalini, your perception totally changes. Now, it's like somebody takes the blinders off. What you used to perceive as something one way, it's almost like taking a snippet of a photograph, only a tiny little bit of it, and then, ooh, hitting my mic again, and then just opening it up really wide to see the whole view, and you see everything around you. And you know what? It's brilliant. It's brilliant because you don't realize how much tunnel vision you've had prior to this happening. You're only seeing that little tiny bit of it, or what somebody wants you to see. And it encourages you to ask questions. It also encourages you to engage in other people, with other people, about what they're going through, because you'll only get a tiny bit of the story. You won't get the whole story. You'll never get the whole story regardless, but you get a better idea of it, a better perception of what they're trying to tell you. Because you can have someone come up to you and say, I'm just going to throw this out there, I want to eat healthy. Okay. And they'll say, well, what do you suggest? And you'll say something like, I don't know, grains, pulses, vegetables, nice green vegetables, broccoli. Oh, no, no, I don't like that. I don't like that because it gives me flatulence or whatever. I just don't like pulses. Well, okay, but you're just taking it at face value. So before, I would try and bend over backwards to find out what they like. Well, what about this? Well, what about this? When now I step back and look and go, no, wait a minute. You want to know? And you're asking for my opinion. So I'll give you a rough outline, but you need to do the work. Because what I'm perceiving is you want me to do the work for you. Because I've given you these ideas. I'll say vegetables, cauliflower. And you come back and say, no, I don't like that because it does this to me. Well, what in the vegetable category do you like? Substitute what I would eat with what you would eat. It's your body, you know what you like. And it now seeing that, I can't believe how many times I've been pulled into that situation. Oh, I need help. Why does this always happen to me? And you get like the Coles Notes version of it. And then when you try to say, well, have you tried this? Oh, no, 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 no. You don't understand. Well, of course I won't understand because I'm getting your perception of it. You haven't given me any more information to go on. And, how about trying stepping outside of yourself and looking at the whole situation from different people's perspectives? And then come back to me and say, can I get your help on this? But to only see one perspective of it, you can't help somebody, and you can't even help yourself if you only see one perspective of something. It's all about taking the blinders off and not looking at life with tunnel vision. It opens up a whole new world out there when you start seeing that. And it actually makes you feel a lot more calmer. And I think it's brilliant. I absolutely think it's brilliant. And on a platform I'm on, here's another example of perception. And I had posted a picture, and it's one of my favorite pictures because there's a little story behind it, but it's personal to me, and it actually involves strength and encouragement and empowerment. But I'm looking kind of deep in thought, let's say. And somebody had commented on it, saying, well, if you just smile, then, the world will smile with you. This is what you're giving off to the world. Well, if you knew me, you wouldn't say that. but you don't know me. You're just looking at a picture from how many years ago that has a story behind it. Now, if you were to pan the camera out and look at the whole situation, you go, oh, yeah, yeah, I see where you're coming from. But that was someone's perception of a picture, and a picture of somebody they did not know. So when you say that to them, that if you were to take a picture of me taking the picture, you would see a different perspective on it. And they were having none of it. And the funniest thing is, I've been around the block, I'm long in the tooth, and I'm too old and too ugly to be, to be treated like you can control me type thing. He started off his response, sweetheart. And I'm like, there we go. Yeah, power play. That's okay. I send you love and light. And that's all I said because I'm not in the mood or even in the mindset to get into a pissing contest with anybody over a picture. My picture will stay up. If said person doesn't like it, that is their issue, not my issue. Yeah, actually get to know me. Don't try and control me, or don't make assumptions on a perceived image. Because in the end, in my response back, I made it clear I do not require validation, only respect. And bottom line, that's what it comes down to. Accept people for who they are, look at the bigger picture, and respect them regardless. It's about humanity, isn't it? It's about love. It's about light. Shine your light. Give your love away. Even to those that do shit like that. Still give your light to them. Because one day, when they open their eyes, they're the ones, he'll never remember this, but that's okay. But he's done something to someone else, and he'll have to live with that guilt. And it'll all come around, all because of perception. Now, in this journal entry, I'm just going to throw a tiny bit of advice in there. Oh, I keep hitting my mic for some reason. Is when you are in a situation, and it's an eventful, stressful situation, force yourself to take a moment, step out, and look at the situation, and then step out again and watch yourself, watching yourself in that situation, and try and get a feel for it that way. I've done it a few times now, and when situations come up that are similar to whatever I have done that little exercise with, it's amazing how fast the emotion or the ego goes away and doesn't kick in. And you're quite calm about it. And hey, whatever works, right? If you've had any experiences or what you do, please leave it in the comments below. I'd always love to hear. While you're at it, subscribe and click the notification button because I'm going to try and do this regularly. And all of us out there who are awakening, or just anybody in need of support and encouragement, we're there for you. I'm there for you. Okay? Okay. You have an amazing day. Love and light.